What's going on YouTube? It's your girl V the Notary. Hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful Saturday. Y'all, we got some things that we have to talk about. I know I have kind of, put some of the real estate commentary that I do to the back, burner. However, today we got to talk about it because there was a huge announcement over the last couple of days. And if you are a realtor, it's trouble, y'all. I think it's trouble. So I'm just going to give you guys my opinion. Hopefully you guys can also provide me with some insight on how you guys feel about this, because I think there's some issues that are going to be major in addition to all the other stuff that, realtors are already experiencing. But, I'm not going to keep y'all into suspense. Let's get into it. So in case you don't know, in addition to me being a notary, a loan signing agent, a program manager, I'm also a realtor in 2 different states. Okay. And if you don't know about how real estate commission splits go, usually, traditionally, it's a 6% commission for the realtors. So the seller's realtor will get 3%, and the buyer's realtor will get 3%, therefore making it a 6% commission for the both, right? And then there are certain instances where, one of the buyer might get 2.5 and the seller gets 3, or maybe both get 2.5%. But generally across the board, it's usually a 3% split at traditional brokerages, okay? So what happened recently is that the National Association of Realtors, which is like the overarching body that, kind of controls and mandates the rules and regulations for realtors and ensures that realtors are, being ethical and all of these things, right? And they take our money, they take a hefty association fee every year, right? But anyway, they have now said that they are doing away with the 6% commission split, which is huge because that is like the overarching reason why you would want to be a realtor, right? You want to do it for the commission. And depending on where you live, obviously people that are killing it, if they're selling $1 million homes in, Miami, DC, New York, people are doing well in Atlanta, California. People are killing it with 3%. But if you live in Montana or certain places and you're a realtor, 3% probably isn't enough, because the cost of the home that you're selling or, assisting your client with selling or buying isn't probably, it might be 80,000 or 100,000. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there. But my point is, this is the livelihood and how realtors make their money. So there's 2 parts of this, right? There is how it affects the realtor, which is really what I want to focus on. And then there's how this will affect the buyer and seller, right? So obviously, if you want to buy a home or you want to sell your home, this might be attractive to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this might help. Home prices are really high. Interest rates are high. So if I have to pay less in the commission, then, it won't be as bad. So you might save a little money. I personally don't think it's going to be a whole bunch of savings that the seller or buyer is going to keep in their pocket. But, that's the part that's the positive. But if you're a realtor, this is major. Because I am not sure, NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, NAR, they did send out correspondence to us kind of, actually yesterday, saying, oh, don't worry, it won't go into effect yet. It's coming down the pike, but, just kind of trying to smooth it over for realtors and not make us feel like, damn, y'all about to take, we're already hurting. We're already struggling. People are in real estate are not doing the best, unless you're like one of those, top real estate girls, and, the Houstons and the Dallas and the Atlantas, or there's some people who just have an extraordinary, real estate clientele and they're doing well, right? But the average realtor is hurting. They're still hurting. We have some interest rate hikes that are, coming down the pike, but people are not thriving in real estate right now like they were in the middle of the pandemic when, realtors, there were 1,000 offers on homes and people, the real estate was moving, interest rates were low and all that. Realtors are already struggling. So what would be the incentive to stay in this industry? It's already real estate is one of the most expensive industries just for the realtor, for the out-of-pocket cost that you have to pay. I've already done a video on that. I'm not even going to get into it, but it costs damn near $3,000 to $4,000 a year just to keep your license active and everything, and all the fees that you pay to your brokerage. It could be more than that. There's some brokerages that are hitting people over the head for the monthly fees. So it's expensive to be a realtor. So if you are not, closing transactions, whether it's for the seller or the buyer, then you have all of these fees yearly, some monthly, some quarterly. Now they want to take a cut of our interest or our commission. What's the incentive to continue to stay in this industry and to continue to, and I feel bad, it's tough for me. And I've been a realtor now almost, it's been 3.5 years, but people are continuing to get their licenses and jump into the industry. And this is a big blow. I'm curious on what the industry norm is going to be now. I didn't read, and it might have been in something that NAR sent us. I'm not sure. So, maybe I'll do a follow-up video on that. But we're not sure now what the industry norm is going to be for the, commission percentage. I mean, what if it goes down to 1%? I don't know, y'all, or even, 2%. That's a big difference. A 2% commission on a $500,000 house versus a 3% commission. That's a difference. And especially if you're a full-time realtor, it's just like, it could be very, very tragic. And it, like I said, it's already really tough as a realtor right now anyway. So to add insult to injury and add all of this on top of what we're already going through and then all the other fees that we have to pay, I foresee a lot of realtors, pivoting into possibly doing something else, because I think a lot of us are already on our last leg. I even talked about the middle of last year, like, dang, do I want to continue? Do I want to keep my license active? Like, what do I want to do? People have already been teetering on that decision. And so now this just really is going to make it where it's like, okay, we have to really start having serious discussions on, are we going to stay in this industry? What we doing? So I just thought that was, really, really interesting. Obviously that affects me, affects every other realtor. We're kind of up in the air. This announcement just was made, so we're not sure all the details, which I'm sure will come out soon. But I wanted to, bring it to my community and just see what you guys think about this. So I want you guys, please, realtors, drop down in my comments. Let me know your thoughts. What are your strategies? Are you worried? Are you not worried? Are you like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm doing this many transactions monthly, so it's not going to really affect me so much? Or is it like, man, I'm already struggling to get, one transaction a quarter, so this is going to be, this is going to hit me hard. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. I'm very, very curious on what you guys think. But yes, I just wanted to kind of have some dialogue with you guys and let you know my opinion on what I see happening. As for me, how I'm going to handle this, honestly, I'm not sure right now, but I got some thinking to do as well. So, again, you guys let me know your thoughts. As always, please like, subscribe, share, and I will talk to y'all soon. And I apologize. I haven't done a video in about 10 days, which is out of the norm for me. I try to give you at least 2-3 videos a week. So I will be filming a lot more content this upcoming week because, I don't have as much stuff going on. So my apologies. But thank you to all y'all for still rocking with me and hanging in there with me. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.